What you are about to experience is out of this world. Politics, history, and of course, a lot of entertainment. It's time to rock it with the Docket.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Kyle Dockery with the Dockery Docket. We are here with a very short clip from the previous Dockery Docket episode. I know that people don't have a lot of time in their day to watch a full episode of the Dockery Docket, so I'm hoping that this will give you a little taste of what you're missing in the full episode. And if you like it, make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button, and also make sure to watch the full episode, which will be right here on the screen. And with that, enjoy. Over and over again, we have seen Joe Biden forget very basic things, and it is honestly very concerning. Not just to me, but to everyday Americans, as a new poll from NBC News claimed that 62% of registered voters say they have major concerns about Joe Biden. 14% have moderate concerns, and 13% have minor concerns that Joe Biden does not have the necessary mental and physical health to be president for a second term. Putting all those numbers together would mean that 89% of Americans are concerned about Joe Biden being fit for office. And the Democratic establishment is in shambles, as now they're trying to sue RFK Jr. because he is trying to be on as many state ballots as possible. However, the Democrats don't want him to be on different ballots because he hurts Joe Biden and it could lead to a Donald Trump victory. So what is the party supposed to do? Throw up their hands and give up, claiming Joe Biden is their guy and we better hope and pray that he can win again, or pull off one of the biggest political swaps in history? This whole Joe Biden memory/incompetence issue situation could be the perfect opportunity for the Democratic establishment to go to Joe Biden and tell him to drop out of the race. Now, Joe Biden might say, "Okay, guys, you're right. I'll step down." But then the Democrats have another problem, and that is Kamala Harris, as she is extremely unpopular, and in every single poll against her and Donald Trump, she loses. However, I am convinced that Kamala Harris will not give up her opportunity to be the first ever woman, Black, Asian, Pacific Islander president. There are people claiming that the Democratic establishment could promise Kamala Harris a Senate seat in California or a Supreme Court seat, but I don't think she will take that. She wants to be the president, and if Joe Biden were to stumble and fall out of the race or resign from office, she will want to be the one to take control of the party. As recently in an interview, she said, "I am ready to serve. There's no question about it." And she also insisted that everyone who observes her performance in office walks away fully aware of my capability to lead. Personally, I think that the Democrats picked Kamala Harris for this reason. They thought that she was going to be a great young voice for the party, and after Biden was gone, she would be the perfect person for the job. But then they heard her speak. Then they heard her talk about Venn diagrams. Then they heard her laugh. And now I think they are regretting their decision. I believe if they could pick anyone in the world, it would be Michelle Obama or Gavin Newsome. If it is Michelle Obama, I believe that she would win in a landslide because she'll be the first ever Black woman president, and she's very popular in pop culture. The left would also love to see Barack Obama back in the White House. It would basically be a fourth term of Obama. And we have all seen how great that's been for the country. The problem with a Michelle Obama presidency run is that she might not want to run for president, as there are many reports from her and her team claiming that she doesn't want to run. However, after this whole Biden memory loss stuff came out, the Las Vegas betting odds went up on Michelle Obama winning the presidency, and many people called this lunacy and stupid and crazy. But it could happen. There is a possibility that she could throw her hat into the ring. And this is where I believe Michelle Obama and Gavin Newsome differ, as I believe that Gavin Newsome would jump headfirst at the opportunity to take over Joe Biden's spot. I believe the man is a snake and will destroy America just like he destroyed California. The problem with him is that he has a lot of charm, and he is very good at deceiving voters, which leads me to believe that if he got the nomination, that he would win the general election. And it seems like right now that Gavin Newsome is sort of running a shadow campaign underneath Joe Biden. As while Joe Biden is sitting in the White House, Gavin Newsome is out there campaigning. Now he's campaigning for Joe Biden, but really he's getting his name out there. Gavin Newsome is the one that is going around shaking hands, kissing babies, and talking to voters. Joe Biden isn't doing that. Now Newsome has claimed over and over again that he isn't running a shadow campaign, but it's just weird that he would put himself out there so much for nothing. The excuse could be that he wants to run in 2028, but I think he wants it now, even though he is third in line behind Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Along with that, the establishment also might want Gavin Newsome, but once again, they have to figure out how to get rid of Kamala Harris. I don't think Kamala can win on just being a black woman. The media will prop her up, but she is just terrible at speaking and being a politician. If I had to bet right now, I think that if Joe Biden drops out, he will drop out in March, which will lead to a big fight in the party. But Kamala Harris, I believe, will come out on top, giving her the nomination where Trump will beat her in the general election. However, if Joe Biden decides not to drop out and gets to the general election, I think that this memo absolutely destroys Joe Biden's chances of winning. This memo will hang on Joe Biden's neck like a weight, just like how it did with Hillary Clinton, and it will drag him down. So in all honesty, I hope that they don't do the switch. I hope they prop Joe Biden up like they have been doing for the last 3 to 4 years and watch as Trump destroys him. Because in this country, we have to realize that the leader needs to be competent and be able to take action. Right now, we don't have that with Joe Biden. For the sake of this country, I believe that Joe Biden either needs to drop out or resign or get smashed in the next election. He is clearly unfit to be president of the United States. And hopefully one day we can get someone young and competent into the White House. I know that Trump is only 4 years younger than Biden, but for right now, that's the best that we have. And with that, I just want to thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Dockery Docket. And until next time, like my mom always says, be good, be kind, be loving, goodbye.